Hey YouTube, it's Cassandra. I'm here today. Just something quick. Just gonna give a rundown of the process. It's Curly Girl method and what I've been using so far. Um, and it's Sunday, so I always play with makeup on Sunday. So today I did like a classic look. I just did like lined eyes basically and some red lips. I'll tell you what I used. But first, I start with the hair. So I'm trying to do the curly girl method. Trying. So I co-washed my hair this morning, and I used a natural product line. This is Good by Burt Bees. It's one of their products. It's a softening conditioner, and it's natural. Of course, it doesn't have the silicone in it at all. So I used it to co-wash my hair in the shower, and it doesn't have a lot of slip to it at all. It's not like what I'm used to with my Dove. It's um it's not drying at all. It's very nice. It's just not one of those you know real silky smooth conditioners. It's not one of those, but it's still good. I rinsed it out, and then I actually just did a run through of it in my hair, raked it through 4 sections in my hair, and it's different. This is it, the from the wash and go. It's like almost dry, but yeah, this is it. It's not really so defined, and this is my first week on CG, so I don't expect it to work wonders, but I am trying different lines of products. So for right now, today, the Good Burt Bees Good Softening Conditioner. I've tried it, so um, I'm gonna use the whole bottle, so I'll definitely be revisiting the product. I'll I don't know. I don't know what I'll use tomorrow. I have no idea. But tonight, for maintenance purposes, I'll probably do like 4 pineapples and then just spray and re-soak with conditioner. I probably won't even co-wash tomorrow. Um, so that's it with the hair. So I just pinned it up to the sides as it was drying. I had it out in the fro, but I don't know. It's Sunday. I'm carefree. I'm lounging around. I woke up, took a shower, put on more loungewear pajamas. So that's just what I do. Also, let's talk about the makeup. I'm not like the best with the makeup. I play. I have a lot of discoloration in my face, so I just play a lot with makeup. So don't take me as a person to follow, or maybe I do know a technique that the next person doesn't, but this is just what I do for my skin and for my face. All right, so my moisturizers for my face, I use this Ambi Fade Cream. I have like acne spots in the middle of my forehead, coming down right there in between like my eyes, just maybe like 4 spots, and then I have like this sinus discoloration on my nose, so I always use that. And then I have like slightly dark, like its own contour in my face, kind of like it's a little darker right here on the sides. So I put that on there every day, and then I'll come behind with a little bit of simple rich replenishing moisture. It's the rich moisturizer from Simple. This stuff is good. I put my sister onto it. I love it. So I wouldn't buy anything else. So those two are definitely my moisturizers for my face. I use every day. I use them every morning, every night. It never fails. For the makeup, my foundation and concealer set I used today. Actually, I used some MAC. I did. But before I used MAC, I didn't buy their primer. Actually, I have one by Hard Candies that I got. It is a skin perfecting primer. Now, I don't like lather this all across my face. Sorry, stuttering. Um, I just do like a gentle glide across my face. I don't do like this whole smothered look. I'm not trying to go to someone's photo shoot today. I'm just trying to, just have a good time with myself today and learn different techniques as I do on my day-to-day basis. So yeah, I use Hard Candy Sheer Envy. Can you see it? Skin Perfecting Primer. It worked well. I like it. So my foundation base I used was MAC Mineralized Satin Finish. I'm not so much of the matte look. I like, the dewy type look. So this actually works really well. And this is in NC50. And then for the concealer, I had the MAC Pro Long Concealer. and that's in NC 45. And what I did was, of course, I put it on the back of my hand, and um, the concealer is a full coverage concealer, whereas the foundation itself is sheer because it's satin, so it's like a medium type coverage foundation. What I did was is that after I put it back in my hands, I just dabbed it across my face, the foundation first, and I wet my hands under the faucet, and I just took it back in the day. I used it like a regular sponge, okay, and I rubbed the sponge in my hand while my hand was still wet, just to moisten the sponge to give it a more sheer and like natural look. So what I did was I just took it and I dabbed the foundation until it blended into my skin. And then I used a concealer and I concealed it just like right under my eye, of course the dark spot there, and down the T-zone to my nose to cover up the pimple spots and the little area right there on my nose. So I did the exact same thing with the concealer that I did with the foundation, and I used the swollen dampen sponge. All right. Next for my eyebrows, I don't have that pencil with me. I just did a little. Which side is this thing on? No, on the right side. So you can see my brows. It's nothing big. I like to keep it natural looking. I just did a little line under the bottom, and then I colored in a little bit on the arch side and just made like a tail. So that's all I did. And to make it look more defined, I use a Maybelline concealer highlighter stick, and I use the concealer part of it, and the brush looks like, oh shoot, it looks like that. Okay, I forgot what color this is. I have no idea. But anyway, I just did like, let's see, let's see. I did like two dots, like right on the brow bone, like dot dot, and I just took a eyeshadow brush, this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I just pressed it in, and actually it formed like a base for my eye at the same time for my eye makeup. Um, and that's just up under the brow bone. Next, I took this MAC paint pot. I love it. Yeah. Let's see. The MAC paint pot. This stuff works wonders. Doesn't take a lot. I use that, and that's actually the base of my eye color. I didn't do anything spunky on the eyes today. Since I did a bold lip, I kept the eyes subtle. So I put that on there, and then I have this little palette. I think I got this from like a Payless shoe store. So random. Um, and I took this light color right here, and I just dab the brush in there one time, and I just put it on like on the insides of my eyelid, just a little bit, not a lot at all, just like one dab, and powdered it on there. So it kind of like covered the fly. It kind of like covered the paint pot base just a little bit, but not a whole lot. So there's really like no color on there. And then all I did was I did use it out of that same palette in the corner of my eye, just a little bit on like the outer V. This real dark color right here, this powdery dark color. It's like a matte color. It's very cute. It's very nice. And I just put it on the inside corners just to give it a little bit more, be a little bit more dramatic. Next, all I did was line my eyes. I did like maybe, I don't know if you can see, like a slight wing with it, and it's just a basic, this is NYC. This pencil must have been like $1 out of like Walmart or something. It's actually two-tone. It has the white on one side, and then there's the black on one side. So I haven't been able to master using like liquid liner yet. I have some. I tried and I fail. So I stick with my trusty pencil, and I just lined the eyes. Just the top, I did a heavy coat, or like a heavier coat at the top of the eye and along the wing side toward the outer corner of the eyes. The inside is just like a real sleek and smooth, the one coat line and nothing else extra. Just the end of it is a little bit darker. I did put a little bit of that same black liner, like in the not tear duct, but the waterline, just a little bit there. Not a whole lot at all, since the lip's gonna be bold. Let's see. And the mascara I couldn't find the glue for my falsies, so I couldn't put them on. But what I did was I just, my regular, eyelashes, not a big deal. And I just coated some, this Almay Intense Eye Color mascara. This stuff is pretty good. This is one of the best mascaras I've ever used, to be honest, besides like a Mary Kay one that I loved back in the day. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. So I didn't coat the bottom lash, I just coat the top lash with that. And then what did I do? I didn't really contour. I didn't contour at all. I just took some bronzer, and this is by NYC also, just a random bronzer, probably was like $2. And I used my blush brush, and I just went with the darker side, just like, right along that contour line, and then the light one I just brushed it over my face a little bit. You can see this is really not that bad because I still have like the satin look from the makeup, so I didn't ruin like the purpose of that MAC foundation. um, and then another NYC, I try a lot of things and I try cheap. So I tried there first. Another just regular basic red lipstick, okay, like your grandma red lipstick. And it comes out pretty matte. It's not super shiny. Yeah, it's not super shiny at all. I added like a tad bit of Vaseline and give it a little a little bit of shine, but for the most part, it did its job, I guess. I don't know how long it's going to last, so I'm just randomly playing. So Sunday's my day to try different new makeup looks, so this is what I've done today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any tips on how to do my makeup better, if you have any suggestions on the beginning stages of the CG process, please let me know. Until next time, deuces.